Hey, this is Sigrun with Universal Pagan Temple, and I wanted to take a chance to talk about, what's going on in America and the current the trust issues with the people and the government. So here we see that this fella Joshua John, he shot and killed two detainees in Dallas, ICE detainees, in apparent, targeted attack towards ICE. But the whole situation doesn't make any sense. Like everything else these days, it's not making any sense. And if the FBI had a better track record, even with this new administration, maybe we'd be a little more trusting of what's going on, especially with, their big flop with the Epstein files, the big mishandling of the Charlie Kirk case, and so on and so forth. There's so much talk of bringing down the temperature on both sides of the political spectrum within America. But really, what they're trying to shoot for is a solution to appease the people, and basically an answer that pleases most of the people. And you just hear the intuitives out there, even though they may not call themselves intuitives, raising alarm bells. They're creating the government and the media so much conflict that it makes people, want some peace and quiet for once, want to return back to what things were back, say, even in the 90s before 9/11. And what are people willing to sacrifice to get that? Well, it'd be their privacy completely. And that's where Palantir comes in, snooping about. And that's, it's a kind of this whole situation where we've had, taxes and, this whole situation with tariffs. It's reminding me of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But this whole situation with Palantir and this whole brink of civil war type of energy that we've got here in America, it's reminding me of Revenge of the Sith, where Palpatine assumes complete control, and he says creates the first galactic empire for a safe and prosperous galaxy. It's basically having that energy right now. I'm not saying that Trump is Palpatine by any means of the imagination. He's just at this point, it feels like he's a stand-in. A lot of people had a lot of hope in Trump, and it's just being dashed right now, left and right. And I'm not talking about the politics, but I'm just saying all this stuff just coming out, is making his supporters lose a lot of faith in him. And I saw some people talking about that they're using Christianity in this situation to accelerate, this feeling of hopelessness, this feeling of anxiety, of distrust, that they're using it, as return to Christianity and return to a calmer period. And that's when they start to really sneak Palantir in. Also they're really making Charlie Kirk a martyr. They're going to be putting his face on what I think silver dollars, I thought I saw. So they're really turning him into a fable hero. In this period of social engineering, false flags, the building chaos, and kind of the controlled chaos. It kind of feels like nothing feels real, like genuine. The news that's going on, it all feels manipulated. It all feels fake. It all, is triggering off so many alarm bells within my own intuition of, this doesn't feel genuine. This feels manufactured. And, people are losing their lives over it, of course. And I see that the mistrust it's causing in people. And, if the FBI were a little more believable, perhaps I would believe them, but they're just handling everything so badly that it's just, there's something amiss here. It's maybe the movie industry, TV industry shouldn't have shown us so many murder mysteries in the past 20 years that make us question things more often. It is what it is. We just have to use our intuition more to discern what is going on in the world. Well, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, blessed be.